Fred is like, what?
Why is this happening?
Hi, Fred. It's the planner dog.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, bud.
Fred, tell Lolly what we're going to talk about today.
We're going to talk about social media. He hid.
My mom posts me on there. She exploits my image.
You know, I took a picture of Sarah and Em today. They have like jump rope for heart today. I was like, all right, Sarah, pose. I want to take a picture of you guys. And she goes, for where? I know. Honestly, I don't ever post her unless she says it's okay.
Oh.
I was like, all right, girl, those are some good boundaries. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for her. If my image was on mine when I was 12 or 11.
I know.
Well, you know what we do love about social media?
Ooh, you know what we do love about social media?
Basically free marketing for a business.
Yes. I will say, having been a small business and tried to launch this very product, the planner, without social media, and then having social media, it's
Huge difference.
There's no comparison. Like, it was not possible for me without having a huge advertising budget and photo, all these things. It has leveled the playing ground.
Yes.
For small businesses.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It truly
That's
has.
a good way
It's
to put
like,
it. Well, welcome to OMG Planners,
welcome,
y'all.
welcome.
Because today we are here to talk about how to use our planners for social media, content
Yes.
creation. We have 4 different planners. We created 4 scenarios.
Yes, we did.
We have a content creator / influencer, and then we have a small business owner, aka Lolly, social media manager for
Yes.
3 different companies. This one is creative director for one company.
Which is like what Nancy is. Yo, we used all the things. We used horizontal planner, project planner, vertical planner, new undated vertical planner, and inserts.
Yes.
Buckle up.
It's super organized, which is symbolically represented by how normally we have a big messy thing here.
Yes, yes.
We're organized today.
We were tidy.
Yeah.
We are
No.
professional business ladies.
Let's go check out these planners. We
Yeah.
hope they help you. And yeah, here we go.
Woohoo! It's our social media dance. Oh! Social media dance. It's gonna go viral.
Here we are. Welcome.
Here we are.
We're going to show you 4 different scenarios and where social media is involved and how we would insert that into one of our planners.
Love this for us.
Yeah.
And for you, dear watchers.
Everybody
YouTubers.
is benefiting from this.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, Lolly, I put myself in the shoes of a social media manager.
I love this.
This could have been my life at one point.
It could have been your life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of a restaurant that we would go to a bunch. They were like, you're here a lot, and we know that you work on social media.
Can we pay you in tater tots?
Yes.
And you were
free
like,
drinks.
hell yes.
And I said, yes, please. That's all I want. And I did it a few times, and then I was like, this is a lot of work. So I stopped. Which brings us to the fact that being a social media manager is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Especially if you're doing it for 3 different businesses.
Plus yourself. Treating
Plus
yourself
yourself.
like a client
Yes.
so that you actually post stuff. Like sell your how-to or
Yes.
whatever. Anyway,
Amazing.
whatever you're
That's
doing.
I might be putting that on
Well,
my
a lot
board.
of social media people, like, they sell sort of like a quick guide and then they offer like the consulting things, but they sell, here's like the best steps ever, and they're right and they're awesome. Anyway. Okay.
Wow. So let's get started here.
Okay.
I am a social media manager for 3 different companies. Hello Hearth, which makes candles, small
Obviously.
business. One lady makes the candles. She was like, I don't want to have to be on social media.
Yeah, she's not.
She's a
it's
maker.
not her wheelhouse.
And then I have Firefly, which is a restaurant. Then I also have Bluebird, which is a bookstore.
And it really is. In Crozet, Virginia.
Yeah, and Firefly
And
is
Firefly.
actually a restaurant
In Charlottesville.
in Charlottesville. I used a vertical weekly planner with a project insert here.
Love it.
I listed my 3 companies here, and then I had their contracts with me, which basically is like, for Hello Hearth, I'm doing 3 posts a week, 1 story a day. I'm gonna be in studio 1 time a week, and then we're talking about doing TikTok.
I love it.
So I have my color key over here. Basically, at the beginning of each month, I would say, okay, Hello Hearth wants 3 reels a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Love
They want
it.
me in studio once a week, in studio on Mondays. For Firefly, they wanted a reel every single day because they're really trying to amp up their social media presence. So there we go. 1 reel a day. And then Bluebird, 5 reels a week. And I used those colors. I highlighted it here. Basically, I pretty much have my whole month set up at the beginning of the month.
Because you know what's in your contract.
I know how many reels they're expecting.
You know their
from
things.
me.
There's trivia and their like anniversary sales.
Yes, that's the other thing
Yeah.
I did. I put their big things that are happening. Mostly
Yeah.
the restaurant does trivia every Tuesday. They have some big games that are happening. And then they do drag brunch, Mother's Day specials.
Yeah.
They want me to come in once a month for a photo shoot of their food.
Oh, brilliant. Of
So-
course they do, because you're so talented. You also take photographs.
I also do photographs in this hypothetical scenario. I am a photographer. For the week, I divided it into 3.
By your clients.
By my clients.
Yeah.
I wrote their names here. I highlighted them. I have my personal to-do list down here. Then up here, I have my priorities. This was just kind of extra. I have my priorities being like, Hello Hearth is my priority on Monday.
Yeah.
Bluebird, I'm in the store from 9 to 12 to take photos and
Yeah.
videos. So they're my priority. This space up here can be used for anything, maybe.
I love that, like, you knowing that like that's a big day there. These are like smaller,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
And that Monday does look really full and
It
really
is quite
intense.
full.
But like you could have 1 day a week like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 days a week like that, and then the rest is planned out so that it's a little less
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
I like that.
So yeah, it really does help to see
Yeah.
them all together, but not have it all be one to-do list because that would be
No
so
kidding.
overwhelming.
Especially with multi-clients, that is like you have to separate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then in my this week column, I have my margins.
You know I love the margins list. This fills my heart with stars.
I need to research the author who is doing a reading at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to research them at some point, which I could easily do on my phone in the margins.
Absolutely.
And then I also need to just like get on reading my first book of the month. That's another part of my contract with Bluebird is I read 2 books a month for them and write reviews of them.
Oh my gosh. Right now, if I were a social media manager of a small bookshop, I would be like, these are 2 really good ideas for how to use a social media manager. Like, I think sometimes small businesses, the hardest part is coming up with a marketing plan for what the social media manager should do. And often the manager does, like, comes up with the ideas.
Yeah.
But that's like part of their contract too. But these are really good ideas.
Yeah. And ideally, I would probably there's 2 author readings a month here.
Yeah.
I would probably coordinate one of those books with a book that the author is reading or something.
Yeah.
Good to
I
know.
love how it's like these become real.
Yeah.
Like you're like fleshing out the details of like, well,
I know,
if this
like,
happens then
I think I could be a social media manager, maybe.
You become it. You
Yeah.
become it. It's really fun.
So as I said, I'm in-house for my
yes.
clients once a week. So I highlighted just so I'm like, I can easily be like, oh
It's
yeah,
actually a really good idea.
Monday, 9 to 12 in the Hello
Don't
Hearth
forget.
studio, 12 to 5 in the restaurant, 9 to 12 in the Bluebird store.
Yeah.
I have to go to the restaurant on Sunday for 11 o'clock drag brunch.
Obviously,
and I get
you
to take
have
photos
to.
there. So
Yeah, that's
I'm pumped
really
for
sad. That must be the hardest part
That's
of this
the-
big
yeah.
contract. Yeah.
This is my month and my week.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the key parts of this are color coding my clients
Mm-hmm.
and splitting up my week into three lists
Yeah.
/4.
So, yeah, I think so too.
We've incorporated the project insert that
This
we
is
now
a project
offer.
planner. Yeah.
Project planner insert, which consists of these 4 lists with titles. So obviously, Hello Hearth, Firefly, Bluebird, Personal, coordinating with over here, highlighted. And here I have listed my contract that I have with them. And then mostly this would just be a spot for meeting notes. And ideas that I come up with.
Love that.
For whether they be for reels, for promotions. For my Bluebird one, I wrote some of my thoughts on the books that I'm reading.
Love that.
Which are actually the books that I'm reading for my own book club.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are they scary? Are you going to tell them to me?
Oh, no, they're not scary.
Oh.
Oh my god, Lolly, actually, you would really like Lessons in Chemistry.
Oh, okay.
It is so freaking cute.
Okay,
So
it's
cute.
next on my list.
And one thing I'm doing for the restaurant is bartender spotlights.
Of course you
or server spotlights or like the owner spotlight.
You guys look at how, okay, Ken find her hobby, her favorite drink, her favorite local spot. Fun fact.
She's a registered pilot.
Carrie is
Go
a
Carrie.
registered-
Yeah.
Is that actually real?
No.
From Firefly?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is pretty much like a place for organized lists,
Yeah.
mostly. And if I'm meeting with Sherry on Monday and she's saying something, I'm taking
you're
notes
jotting
here.
that thing down.
Yeah. And then on the back,
I like this.
Here we go. So in my contract, I'm supposed to do like 3 reels a week, but then she wanted to add on because she's doing an anniversary sale. So
okay.
By the time I got to this area of the planner, I was like, actually, I'd probably just be like, all right, Bluebird, I'm going to make you 25 reels a month.
Right.
We're going to go by how many reels a month do you want? So
I love that.
what I did, basically my charts to plan out ideas for these reels.
Yeah. Well, because often you will batch video, like when you're a social media manager, if something's not being posted till the 16th, I like forget that I actually videoed it on the 2nd.
Yeah.
So like it's really helpful to keep track that
It
you
is.
videoed it.
It totally is. For my personal, I'm trying to do 5 reels a week.
Right.
I'm going to do a get ready with me every Monday.
I love
pretty
that.
much. And a story time every Friday.
This is so cool. I want to go be this person now.
Yeah, me too. For
You inspired me that I actually could. I think that's what's so fun about these challenges is like both of us, whenever we present ours, we're both like, wait, this is actually possible. We could do that thing.
It
And
does.
it's so fun.
It does make it feel like so much more possible.
Like, this actually laid out like this feels doable. Okay.
So this is my brain dump area. I don't know what that is and it won't erase. I'm so annoyed about it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're just making it worse.
I know.
Poor
so
buddy.
basically this month is lost.
Basically we need to burn this in the fire. We all know what that means.
So you could expand on these social media ideas in your brain dump or in one of your back pages.
Yeah. That's true because there are pages that you can expand on things in this planner.
And then this is my personal goal list. I would probably section this off and have like another list here or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't got that many goals for 1 month.
No,
but
that's terrifying. You can't fill this whole thing up with goals.
Gosh, no. 5 is pushing it.
You know what you could do, Nancy? Is you could use this whole thing for goals and spread them out, and then you could write under this like the things you've done to get towards that goal, so that even if you don't reach the goal, you're like showing that the things you did to like at least put your best foot forward.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, so that could be fun.
That's a great idea. You can set a really lofty goal, like adding 1 account by the end of the month, but like what are the steps to get there?
Like, what am I gonna try this month? And if that doesn't work, you set it up differently for the next month.
I could do a reel.
Yeah.
Promoting myself, being like, does anybody need a social media manager?
Yeah.
That's a step. And then I could write that in there and then feel good about myself.
You could, absolutely, because even if it doesn't finally get met, you did still take steps.
Try. And that is, as we know,
that's what the goal is all
you
about.
need to do.
Yeah. I love this.
Yay!
Clap,
Thank you.
clap.
If there's any social media managers out there watching this, comment below if you have any like changes that you would make, or if there was a part that you liked that you thought would be very helpful. We would love to know that as well.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
This is in our Horizontal Weekly Planner 2023. We did an influencer.
Yes.
And the way I became this character, I don't even know how to tell you how deep I went in. I made this while my children were swimming at the local indoor pool, and it was really fun. She is just an influencer, like product she likes, you know, traditional. I didn't name her, but I think her name's Rebecca. We're gonna name her Beck for short. It's great. Love Beck could be her handle. I don't know.
Love Beck.
That's so cute. Things Beck loves. The real Beck.
The real Beck. Bend it like Beck.
Buy it like that.
Buy it like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I did her key up top and then I color coded. So I have blog, reel TikTok, her personal plan, Pinterest, and a story. I just like planned it out. Like I was like, okay, her blog is probably her main thing, which she then like puts on Pinterest. She fleshes all the big stuff out here. And then her short pages, I separated it in the horizontal planner so that she could have like her schedule here, meeting with her assistant whose name is Skylar. She has nails and lash appointment because that's what I do. And so I thought, also she goes to fabulous brunches.
Oh my gosh.
And dinners. She goes to brunch with Nance.
Oh, I knew I loved that.
We're going to brunch. Also, she goes to Solidcore because of course she does. So that's just what she does. And here she lists out the content and like where she is on it. Like, has she made the content for this stuff? What's it for? Pinterest, story, reel TikTok? Is it for a blog? Like, what is it? And does she have the content for it? Has she edited it? Has she published it? And then her to-do today, based on this, based on this is over here. So things like begin hyping the article that's coming out, like just random stuff that like, you know, you have to start doing when you can see it ahead of time.
Yes.
And then her this week, this is pretty traditional. Like it's just using the planner, how it's supposed to be used. So to do today, to do this week. And then I used her like sort of notes area. I used it for language, phrases, and wording.
Gosh, I need that list.
Yeah, I need that list too. Cause I'll see a cool caption that has some sort of cool wording that I'm like, oh, I want to try that, but like in my way. Or I just want to try that. That's like a trending phrase right now. Or I never thought about that way to say, buy this thing, you know? So I felt like this would be a really cool section for an influencer to have. Her theme of the things she's posting about are tied into whatever month it is. So I did November. She's fabulous and single. And so she is going to talk a lot about like friendsgiving and friendship and being single in the holidays. I think I did a little blog post, what your single friends actually want for Christmas.
Love that.
Yeah. You know, like, cause it was like, I'm always searching like what to buy my niece, what to buy, you know? So this is like her focus for the month. I thought this would be really handy to have in front of me if I were an influencer, non-deal affiliates and codes. So this is like, she has partnerships because she's awesome. Free People, CB2. She's got a lot of cool partnerships.
Good for her.
I know. But this one is a little like, she just has codes and links to these companies. But if it's not right in front of my face, I'm not going to actually remember to post about them and to like get that affiliate kickback.
Do you have multiple candle companies?
I do, which
Why
likely
is Hello
wouldn't.
Hearth not on there?
I did not know
The
about
coolest candles.
Are they real?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, do I not know? So anyway, yeah, you put that stuff here. I'm really sorry, Nancy, that I forgot about Hello Hearth. And then I felt like as an influencer, strategic commenting would be a good thing to have in front of you. So like write the accounts that you're like commenting on strategically because you either want them to follow you or you really want like a relationship with them for business, or just like you genuinely like their stuff. And so you're going to encourage them. I put some reminders up here for me as an influencer. Act like I'm talking to my bestie and concentrate on community building this month. And then wins. I feel like influencers get like attacked so heavily and like are just, people are mean to them on the internet. And like honestly, we had an influencer change our business.
Yeah,
this
we did.
year. So like,
we love.
I feel like they
Shout
get
out
a
to Brooke.
lot. Yeah, shout out to Brooke. They get like a lot of, I don't know, crap. That's sort of like a crass word, but they do. Yeah.
Just because they're putting their image out on the internet.
Yeah, they get totally attacked. It's awful.
People are so rude.
They're so mean. And then some people think like they don't work at all. Like they just go to brunches. And I'm like, actually, this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even fill it all in, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's actually a lot of work. So anyway, I thought it would be important for their mental health to write down wins. So,
Love
you know,
that.
they hopped on an audio trend earlier. They could even write stuff like sweet commenting on my post of whatever. And so you could write your wins so you had it in clear view, which is like admittedly something I do not do. Like I don't do fluffy stuff in my planners. And that feels like a fluffy thing that isn't really fluffy. That would actually be really
because this kind of reminds me of like a gratitude list or something.
Yeah, it's just like I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, you gotta focus
it's not all bad.
On the good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love this.
Yeah,
this
thanks so much. I actually want to see, did I do a backlist? I can't remember, because again, I did this. Oh, we love combining digital plus paper. Like, I think it's awesome. But like, here's a way that you could bring in that digital here if you didn't want to. And it's just sort of like the steps of an influencer. So you got the samples, signed the contract, you were paid, the reels, and then posted, you know, reel one, like editing, what stage are you in, sent for approval, reworking, and then approved on 11/10, and then reel 2, and you could even put your results here. So I made just like a little chart that I was like, maybe if they wanted, they could track that paper-wise and not digitally, because sometimes those digital software things cost a lot of money. So you can't really do that if you're just starting out. But this is like a paper way.
I am so glad that you brought that up, because I forgot to mention that for mine. Molly brings up a good point that there is a lot of good digital softwares.
And we love combining.
And we love combining. So this could easily be done using something online.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, maybe that's not in your price range.
Yeah.
Or it's not how your brain works.
Yeah, or you want to keep it all in one nice little booklet.
Yeah. So that's my love back. my 20-something influencer.
Beck. I can't wait to go to brunch with her.
I know. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
So this is basically if you're working for one company and you're doing all the creative stuff. And this is going to be in our project planner here. This is based mostly off of my life.
Autobiography of Nancy.
This was basically me putting my planner into here, except I made it a little bit neater. And I don't actually use the project planner. I use the other one.
The vertical.
The vertical. So.
Are you rethinking?
Maybe. I could probably use...
just the insert.
I would use the insert.
Yeah,
the insert is really helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe I started with my month first. I have my photos that I'm responsible for, photography and editing. I have design, in this case is for stickers, mostly. And then videos for social media. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Love it.
So I brought those colors down here. You can see, starting with design, we have autumn stickers design meeting on the 26th, photographing the new inserts. We're photographing the new Undated.
Love it.
And then I have when the photos are due.
Oh, yeah.
And then I kind of do wish I had a separate color for YouTube. Just wrote a short description of like, okay, I'm going to do a viral sound for Monday. I'm doing a review video on Tuesday. Filming the gratitude YouTube on Wednesday. Posting the helpful nugget on Thursday.
Okay.
And then posting the YouTube on Friday.
Yeah.
And then I have my goals over here.
Love
One
it.
YouTube a week, 4 to 5 social posts a week. Ooh, blah, blah,
I
blah.
love this list.
That's my month.
Okay, okay.
And then for my week, I brought in our lined inserts where I'd have my daily to-do list. I split them up into 6 different boxes. Saturday and Sunday,
Nancy,
share a box.
I like this.
That's just like super easy because I have this nice big month over here.
This is where you can put like your details from there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm not really working, but I will have some things that I would need to prep for like the Undated photo shoot. So I have the props for that.
Oh my gosh!
I did it all over
Girl,
here too.
you fleshed that thing out.
I did.
You were really trying this for yourself.
I was, yeah.
I like this layout.
It's nice because I like this wide space.
Yeah, me too. What a cool way to use the lined inserts.
Yeah, they're
very handy. Ooh.
Your basic to-do list here.
Yeah,
working off of my month. And then I have my project planner page here.
Yeah, this is like the actual thick paper.
120 pound, right?
Hey, there you go.
I believe.
You know that.
And so I made a lot of
these
charts.
stickers.
So like for my photos, the insert photo shoot happening on the 2nd. What we find in our photo shoots is that we get there and we're like, wait, what photos do we have to take? So I was like, I'm gonna get ahead of that and be like, okay, we need a full photo of the project, a zoom, it in use, and then I can check it off that it was taken, that it was downloaded onto my computer, that I edited it, and then that I had put it on Dropbox. And then I did a little second sticky note for my Undated photo shoot, which didn't really have anything about the editing process, but was more like, okay, the Undated one, cover, folder, inside.
Again, could be a Google Sheet, but also really handy as a sticky note because we've tried it on Google Sheets and then we still forget it.
Yeah, we're paper people.
We're paper,
so,
clearly.
Very nice for my photos, and then for the design, this was all about the stickers.
I actually really like these stickers.
And then, I did
some
little doodles, and then winter sticker ideas that we're not meeting yet about it, but
but we actually
like cookies, Christmas.
Oh yes, forest.
Yeah,
I thought that said cheer and it says deer, and I like them both.
And then for my videos, I have
some details of the big ones.
Yes. And then my notes and ideas.
Yeah, you need room for that. Yep, absolutely.
So,
oh my gosh, I love how you've created a weekly planner out of the project planner by using these things.
These inserts are a game changer.
Game changer.
Game changer. And
I love how we both have given up on our pens.
Oh, dang it. I was going to point.
Yeah.
All right, now for us to gaze into the mind of Lolly. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. This is our new vertical weekly.
Undated.
That's so pretty.
See it? Let me point to it with the thing. Undated vertical weekly edition. Nancy, how confusing is it that 2023 horizontal was evergreen and now we're doing a vertical in Undated?
Confusing is one word. Exciting is another one.
Ooh, we're gonna spin it.
Yeah,
Okay, I am
because-
sort of stuck on like, wow, that was a neat choice you made, Laurel. Why?
I can see how people might get confused, but I think once they realize the situation, they'll be very excited.
They realized we had to spread the love.
Yeah, you
Of
have
the evergreen.
We love the evergreen. Y'all love the evergreen.
We had to spread the love. But
And now
don't
here we
worry,
sit.
2024, every single planner has an evergreen. Every single one. Okay, this one I basically did as a small business owner. So this is literally my spread.
Amazing.
Well, with some extra things that I should do, but don't. So,
Ooh, bringing in the different colors.
here she is.
Wow.
Yeah, I brought in some different things. So this was part of like something I should do, but I don't. Like I leave off a lot of these and just like make them stay in my brain when really I should put them on the thing and do
you
them
should.
because then I would do them. Any small business owner watching this knows there are a lot of platforms. You do not have to choose all of these platforms. You also don't have to choose all of these platforms every single day. You will notice that like Pinterest is only there like 3 times a month for like a big video or something. I started with my what are you again? Creative director, art director? Creative director.
Yeah.
And we made our plan for the month together. We actually meet weekly on Friday and do details for the following week, just if you needed a pointer of how to set up stuff. So a lot of time my planner is like full, empty, you know, like as the week goes on. We made our plan and we always anchor things around YouTube because those take the longest. And then we kind of like work backwards and we think about the videos. We know what we're going to talk about in general based on the reality of holidays or whatever other big things we're doing. So this is the marketing calendar. Really is like the plan.
This is basically
it. Yeah, like where we're gonna post these certain things. Everything has a color. So we did Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, email, YouTube. A big deadline, like if there's like a marketing deadline or a artwork or photograph deadline, Instagram story, and then our private Facebook group, which literally, I wrote that all on paper and I was like, we do all this. We're just like, it feels a little extra, but also I still live a life.
You still live a life.
Yeah,
And
so I don't know, I really do.
we create a spread like this, and then you want to use it as many ways as you possibly can.
Exactly. Like a lot of these things are, cross-posting content. I don't even know. But we use
don't know
it
the
as
terms.
many places as we can,
Yes.
the one video. Then I moved over to my week and I put the details in. So I split up with like bills, which is something I don't do in my calendar, but that would not be great. Actually, this section in my real one is for my kids, but the small business owner only uses this for her small business. She doesn't combine everything. So then I did appointments and then I did do these things section.
Amazing. Oh, I
Yeah.
love this. This is
Yeah.
how you set up your actual plan.
This is how I set up my actual, except I use this area for meals. I used it for priorities, what it actually says. How about that? I do that stuff when I'm fresh and excited and I've just had my coffee, and that's when I do that. When I'm doing my Sunday planning time, I literally look at what's coming up and build my to-do list and assign it a day. Because sometimes you're looking at what's coming up and you just, a million things have to be done that day. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, everything is urgent. But if you like split it up into each individual day, you realize like, wow, I have time to get everything done and still meet my deadline or still post the video. So y'all, this is our first sneak peek at the Undated. It does have 7
Look at that.
full days. So I stayed with starting on a Monday because y'all know how I feel about that. Full weekend days.
Wider.
It's wider, you guys.
This is wider.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Really
Yeah,
nice.
I actually was writing in it and I was like, oh, this is nice. It's like really is like really nice. So I liked it.
This is gonna get cut out, but there's a Seinfeld episode where Kramer adopts a highway. It's a 4-lane highway, but he removes the lines, and so then like it's like a luxury. And Elaine gets onto it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I got so much room."
Oh, Seinfeld's the best. Please don't cut that out.
Yeah.
I love it. We have our Kramer highway here.
Yeah.
So then I use the very back to put content ideas.
Yes.
So I'm constantly having content ideas and I just jot them down. So this is your dedicated space to jot down. I used our habit tracker insert here. I use these for business lady habits. So my habits that I want to track as a business lady are like did I do the Instagram stories, strategic commenting, Pinterest idea post, Pinterest plain post, Facebook group interaction. And I just want to kind of track because these are the things like in my margins and in my day that I would love to make a habit of. Is like this kind of stuff. And I could also put like TikTok stuff on here. It's double-sided. So there's a lot of room for a lot of habits that a business lady would do. Business. Yeah.
Paying bills.
Paying bills.
Another one on there.
Yeah, exactly. Telling my employees they're awesome. Could be a daily thing.
Oh, that would be really cute.
That would be cute. I should have written that in.
Unbiased opinion. That would be very cute.
So that's our habit tracker insert and how I would use it as a business lady. And here is how I would use this space. I have lists that I just kind of keep in my mind as a small business owner. So social media ideas is one. Random ideas. Like we're going to this conference in March and we just decided today like, we should order custom helium balloons. And like I would write that in random ideas. You know, swag, marketing, whatever it is. YouTube ideas, follow-ups, delegated things that I've like given to somebody else to do. Yeah, I don't know if you needed a definition of delegation, but there you go. Here to help, ladies and gentlemen. And then brainstorming, my list of things that I am brainstorming about. I did some reels and some stories about that, how this is like my new favorite, my margins and my brainstorming list. And then this is just my, in general, like to do this month whenever it can get done. And that's how I used it. That's how, Whoa. That's what I did.
Are you authorized to be pointing things with that pen?
And it took me 2.5 seconds to fill in the dates. We are going to be selling stickers that fill in the dates. I feel like now I'm getting into an Undated presentation. But anyway, I just filled
this is the first unveiling of our
Undated,
I believe.
Ripped the veil so people can see it. Wow. I know.
This is amazing.
Hey, thanks. You're amazing too, Nancy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I really like what you did here.
I know we have to start doing this.
Yeah.
Like actually be like, okay, let's break this one down and be like, should it go on YouTube Shorts so that we actually do it?
Keep forgetting, and it's also, it's always like, okay, so we create this one type of video, and it's like, that's not really going to work on Pinterest.
Right, because some of them don't.
Some don't.
Some don't work on YouTube Shorts because it has to only be 30 seconds. So you know which ones will actually work.
Maybe I need just like an all-work planner.
Ooh, do you?
I think I might.
Nancy, I love this for you. I think you might too. Because you have a lot of personal creative projects. It might get overwhelming. I mean, this is what I do. I just like my personal life is very small in it. But that maybe says more about my work-life balance than what you would like to have. Like my personal and my kids are down here and like I just have like birthday is like really small. And like if I'm traveling, it's just like a line with like where I'm going. So I still have room for all the other.
Meanwhile, I have like the sparkly
whole thing
washi tape.
Like that would overwhelm me. You like that, and that's creative for you.
Maybe with the new planners coming out, I'll be able.
You have a little bit more room
to fit more in.
Are you gonna switch to Undated?
I don't know.
Oh, Nancy!
All right. Well, this was
so fun.
Super helpful. Let's bring them all.
Let's bring them all. Look at all this different ways to organize the same general thing.
Amazing.
I know. It's so great.
Thank you so much for watching. Please go check out some of our other videos. Lolly had just done a bunch of planner challenges.
Yes.
Where she took people's schedules and inserted them into, and it wasn't just anybody's schedules. It was people who had a lot of stuff going on.
A lot.
And she fit them into our planners, and it was amazing.
And so I think, which are sign up? Oh wait, may the audios be viral and the community be engaged.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
I like yours too, though. Yours is good. Bye.